That was an educational documentary now, wasn't it? Yes, indeed, I am your god. Um, yeah, it was fun doing this video. It's not all double rainbows all the way across the sky, though. Some challenges that I'm faced with is when the camera is on me, I seem to not be able to play simple things anymore all of a sudden. It's just like I get stage fright. So, I take like a million takes trying to get the right shot, and then when I finally get the right shot and I am done and I'm about to like review the material, I realize I didn't plug the sound in, so that's not usable. So then I plug the sound in and then make sure I'm recording, and then I go take another million takes to get one good take. I go to review it and my iPhone seems to just like jitter and freeze all the footage that I've taken, so it's unusable. So by that time, like a few hours has gone by, and I have to like just try to redo it and make sure that my iPhone doesn't cut the material. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, and then when I do get it done, it deleted the material. So I was swearing at my phone by that time. I was swearing at myself, and by that time, I actually had blood blisters from the slap part. But like, you gotta go through the pain, man, to get the right take. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna just slap this thing like and like bleed all over the guitar and get the right take. So that was cool. So yeah, those are some challenges. One thing that sucks is just I'm using iMovie, and because my phone is so ancient, iMovie decides to like freeze all the time, and you tap it and then it like freezes, and then you take your finger off and then it deletes something or it moves something, and you can't like just take a mouse and like click onto the right time and put the sound on the right time and line it up. You have to like move it over, listen to it. So it takes like way much longer to edit on this tiny little iPhone screen. It's pretty much a pain in the ass. So I have the hopes of getting better recording gear. Now I can't just get a computer and then camera or just get a computer and try to film from there, because I like to set up the camera and be able to have certain angles. So at this moment, I'm not looking really to get a computer and a camera. I think I just want to like get a better iPhone, so that I'm not like having material deleted and jittery and all that stuff. I've been out of the YouTube loop for about a couple of years. I relocated to Finland and I had my stuff in Canada in storage for a year. Then I went back to Canada, got my stuff, came back here, and then I ended up attending Finnish language course full time for another year. So I had like I was just studying all the time. And now that I'm done the course and I have to look for a job, but the difficulty is I don't know, I still don't know the language very well. And so getting a job is just like super difficult. And I can't do the profession that I used to do in Canada because all that training that I got in Canada, I have to retrain 2 or 3 years here. And that job, I've already done it and I don't really want to do that job anymore. So I just don't see the point in going through all that. If you'd like to become a patron, check out my Patreon page. The link is down below. And at this moment, anything can help. Donate $1 a video or however, whatever you want to do. To do these videos, I'd like to do more, but it also costs a lot to maintain my gear. This thing here, I just spent $300 on because it crapped out on me. And putting strings on guitars, I can't do that. I can't afford any of that. I'm actually on welfare at the moment, which is totally embarrassing considering I used to work and be self-reliant. And it's humbling. And, you know, admitting that to you guys is also making myself vulnerable because, you know, it's just like, hey, man, get a real job. And I'm just like, no, I have a real job. I want it to be YouTube. I work just as hard at it as I did, probably harder with my previous job. Having a job was simple, man. Doing this, actually, it's got its challenges. So yeah, I'm reliant on you, the viewers, you guys. This whole time that I've been out of the loop, I've been monitoring people like Steve Terberry, he's hilarious, and Rob Scallon, Jared Dines, Rob Chapman, Lee Anderton, Rabia Masad, Glenn Delon. Man, I envy those guys. Those guys put a lot of hard work into all this, and I know what it's like because I've been doing this, and I sit and I watch their videos and I just dream, and I'm just like, man, you know, I'm sitting there going like, I gotta get a job. I'm like totally broke, but like I don't want to get a job because this should be my job. And so I'm just like so envious, and I watch these guys and they have this equipment and they do like such a good job. Fluff is another guy putting the drums on people's YouTube videos, and like my quality is just like, what can I do with this crappy little camera? I do the best that I can. I try to get the proper lighting and, you know, try to put the sound in properly, but you know, how can I compete with that? It's just, you know, I guess it's what keeps you driven. It keeps you doing what you do. These guys that I've mentioned, they suggest like, hey, start from anywhere. Just use a crappy camera and like anything you got, ask a friend or whatever, and just do it. And so I'm taking that advice and I am just doing it. I'm putting my all into it and just doing it like they suggested, and hopefully there'll be an outcome. My neighbors, hey, I gotta say thanks to my neighbors. I live in a duplex, and like having this Marshall half stack here, I'm surprised they didn't call the cops or bang on the wall yet. So thank you, neighbors, for having some patience, and they're pretty cool people to be able to tolerate the noise that I make. If you liked my video, please hit the like button or comment and subscribe to my page. I'd really appreciate it. I like sharing this stuff with people. It's my passion. It's super fun. So thanks a lot. Have a good day. Oh, motherfucker. I just did all that without the sound plugged in.